Good day, this is Ying with Dorbyworks. Today we got an order going out to our buddy Tim. He's recently had some issues putting together his GY6 project. He told us his story. He brought his Honda Zoomer all the way from Korea to follow him around this country. He works in the services, so we thank you for your services, Tim. And we wanted to lay out his harness to show you our plug-and-play wiring system. Everything is 100% plug and play. We really don't do swap kits because you're doing a custom bike. So it's important that you do systems. You got to think in systems. This is a wiring system. So we have our fuel system here that's going to work with the wiring system. To start the bike, you have your OEM Honda plug here. Usually it's going to connect to an ignition unit, but right now we're just going to jump the pin. And as you start it, you're going to see here, your speedometer is going to light up. All our wiring systems have a speedometer. You're going to have your voltage, your mile per hour or kilometers, and when to service your bike. There's a whole diagram included with this. Next, all the electrical system is on here. Tim already has a 11-pole stator. 11-pole stator is necessary. Our wiring system is got a main relay that protects the system, and it's fused twice. And you have your start buttons and your auxiliary button here. They're all labeled. This is your start button. This will be your auxiliary. You can run this without having the bike on. Your regulator, flasher relay, starter relay, and all our systems have a left-hand control that is included. So Tim selected to go with our round turn signals, left turn signal, right turn signal. It's also opted for the smoked beast light. And here's our 9 LED headlights, a 3600 lumen light bar that has a driving beam pattern that's tested that we use to ride with. They're not fog lights. They're not for off-road. This is for driving beams. And we also include an upgraded Hella horn so you can be heard. This is the back end of the harness. You've got your coil, your stator plug, and an extra power and ground for a fan cover light or under seat light, and your tail light plug, which is plug and play. We include by email a wiring diagram and customer support if you have any questions, and installation reference photos. And we'll be putting out more content to help customers build their custom bikes like the ones we have here, where you can run your wiring in the frame if you like. If not, you can run it along the side, where to prep your drill hose for your throttle and rear brake cable, for your entire harness, and for the starter power and ground that goes to the back, connects to the rear. And just check this out. And right here we have our fuel system. This is what we use on all the bikes. Every single 150cc to 232cc. It's a 30mm CNC machine polished carburetor with the intake manifold. It doesn't have that flexible rubber boot thing. You don't want that kind of intake manifold. You want this type only, because it doesn't have a flex, and your carburetor over time is not going to rip your boot and give you an air leak. And then it includes the jets, pilot, and main. Got your fuel pump, your fuel lines, and your air filter. And it's that simple. Here is your fuel float. That way your speedometer can tell you how much fuel you got. Right now it's not connected, so you're not going to see it. Usually it's here on the left. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, reach us at dorbyworks@hotmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook or YouTube. There's a bunch of social media. Reach out. We'll be glad to help you. Thanks for checking this out. Take care.